The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. The Phillies take on the Cardinals. Next. Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Ben Revere makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis.
First pitch, 7:15.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. And the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And a lot of times, it takes an inning or two to really get the feel for your curveball and how it's moving. But I don't think that applies here because this pitch is a beauty for the first out of the ball game.
Jimmy Rollins will get his first opportunity now. And as you can see, he hasn't been much of a contributor these past 10 or so games as you see the average there. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Ryan Howard will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And speaking of the National League's home run leaders, there they are on your screen. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
One and two now.
Way on you.
And Howard will wisely lay off that one.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3 and 2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2 and 2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for St. Louis, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. For Holiday, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Holiday off as second. Now the pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
3-0 now. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Fouled straight back. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I'm trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Nate Walker will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2. Utley for 1. Over to Howard, and indeed they get them both.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
Number 16 will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch coming. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. Throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Already, things are not really going to form here in this first inning. Where is this pitch? It's nowhere close. You don't want to spot your opponents too many easy runs, especially early in the ballgame.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Center field. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Dominic Brown will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on Show Track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Chase Utley will stand in, perhaps just hoping to put a ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And that's in there for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, look out now. Guys don't like it when you miss up and in like that. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
in tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Here's the 2-1 now to Bird. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, and he has found the fountain of youth this year. Who would have thought he'd still be a 300 hitter at his age? He checks in again here with a ringing double.
Carlos Ruiz will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Matt Adams will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Too low, 1-0.
Let's go, Cardinals.
1-1.
One ball, one strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
Go, Cardinals. Here we go.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
Now the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And Rollins will throw him out, one away.
Batting seventh, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will make his way in now. He drove in two of his club's 3 runs in last night's game.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 to Molina. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Too high, ball 3.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
John Jay will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Runners off for second. Changed up on him here, but this is lined into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Shelby Miller will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Matt Holliday will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Fouled back. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Kevin Franzen is ready to go here as we begin the third.
For the Phillies, third baseman Kevin Franzen.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on up! Are you kidding me?
And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. One gone.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
A.J. Burnett will get his first cuts here. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Ben Revere will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing hard liner to left center. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Well, this guy's been absolutely wearing it lately. He's averaged down into the 220s, so if there was ever a guy that needed to put together a 4-hit ball game, this is the guy. He's got that first one out of the way.
Jimmy Rollins will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Revere rides off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And with 2 outs, this was an excellent spot to try to take second base. The worst case scenario is if you get thrown out, you allow a good hitter to come back and lead off the next inning. Now you give that same good hitter an opportunity to drive you in with just a base hit.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Matt Carpenter makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Sliced down the left side, but foul. And that's That's going to be high 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here comes a 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches, he's laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And this is knocked down on the mound.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Michael Lee will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
1-0 pitch now. Here's the swing and a chance for Howard over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop,
Nate Walker will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Do it, Cardinals. Do it.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Not a real good sign here. Already his 3rd walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He's had to work awfully hard out there so far.
Number 16 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
All right.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ryan Howard will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Water here.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Dominic Brown will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Chase Utley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Marlon Byrd will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. At first is Utley, the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 2-0. Matt Adams will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And this is taken in by the catcher, Ruiz, one away.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
So the base is empty here with one away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. John Jay will dig in. He singled his first time around. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Now a fastball that's swung on and lifted down the left field line. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Shelby Miller will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance.
Hey, get your cotton candy here.
Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Get your ass on.
Cards leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Marlon Byrd will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
For the Phillies, right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Swinging a high chopper to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Kevin Franzen will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming.
Come on, Cardinals.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Throw it by him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
That one's in there, 3-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it appears that'll do it for A.J. Burnett. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Roberto Hernandez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Michael Lee will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah. Nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Nate Walker will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. In there, 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses. Ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Number 16 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. And And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul.
Come on!
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Rollins on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get one run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Matt Adams will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous two trips. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And this one gets past Howard down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far. And we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And we can see there that the Redbirds currently lead the NL in that department. Yadier Molina will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
John Jay will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Will Nieves will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 21, Will Nieves.
First pitch on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Got him.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Ben Revere will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And that misses inside 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground as short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. New pitcher set to take over, and it's the veteran right-hander Sean Camp. Shelby Miller will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Here we go!
Hitters count 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Who's thirsty? Got some ice cold water. Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And now a jump throw against his body. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Matt Holliday will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
This inning just keeps getting worse and worse. Now, 2 men are in scoring position following the pass ball, and still nobody out. They're in a position to maybe make this a big inning.
Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he hasn't looked comfortable pretty much from the moment he came in.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
2-2.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And this is fouled away. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
2 straight singles, now a walk. He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Michael Lee will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And I think he's going to have to summon up every bit of his experience to get out of this one.
He's certainly been through it before. If anybody can do it, he can.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot, and they got it. And now with one away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
Nate Walker will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. .1-0 on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Full count offering on its way. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. They get the force at the plate. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Ryan Howard will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
First baseman.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good.
Don't know quite what happened on this one. Here it is again. I mean, this just hits him right on the heel of the glove.
Dominic Brown will step in, a base hit in his last time. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon. Ooh,
back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Wow, we have seen a very liberal strike zone at times so far in this game. You figure on 0-2, he's going to try to waste one. Is this pitch in the strike zone? Doesn't really look like it to me, but it's not my vote that matters.
Chase Utley will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Marlon Byrd will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Runner at first, Howard to pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jake Diekman will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jake Diekman.
Number 16 will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, number 16.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Matt Adams will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
0-1. Come on. Here we go.
Here's a swing and a chance for Howard over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 4. Yadier.
So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Five runs, 10 hits. One error for the Cardinals to this point. And this will be fouled away. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Carlos Ruiz will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And this inning begins with a pitch chopped fouled at home plate. Strike two.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Let's finish him off.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses. 2-2. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Kevin Franzen will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 1.
You've got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Ronnie Cedeno will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Ronnie Cedeno.
Ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Ben Revere will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A big pitch here, 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Jay has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. B.J. Rosenberg is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
B.J. Rosenberg.
John Jay will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Alan Craig will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Alan Craig.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now for Jay, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Up top, it's 2-0. Now. On deck, the power-hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Matt Holliday will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And this is in the dirt, but Ruiz able to block it nicely. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and they're able to take care of Holliday as well. A double play.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Three and 2 now.
Yeah, pretty easy to get anxious there on a 3-1 count. That was a great time to call for the changeup.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now a hard liner, but foul. Full count pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Michael Lee will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And he takes ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Okay, take opportunity, guys.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
1-1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
This is hit sharply to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Jason Mott will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Jason Mott.
Ryan Howard will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Out here.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Jay is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Dominic Brown will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leaping try there by Jay, but you can forget about that one. It's a home run. A solo home run for Dominic Brown. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
Chase Utley will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
In there, 0-1. That last home run, traveling an estimated 412 feet. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Marlon Byrd is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-1. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error and 11 runners left on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Shelby Miller. His record is now 11-0. The loss goes to A.J. Burnett. He falls to 0-10. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.